Morning, good morning. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Hopefully everyone rested up nice. It's definitely a relaxing weekend for me. Definitely a relaxing weekend. All right, let's take a look here at the scans. EGOX is at the top of the scan. Looks like it's a larger float. Looks like it is a micro penny stock. So do not like this one. I'm not going to trade anything below 10 cents for sure. It's just way too cheap. MLGO. This one was moving after hours. I remember this one during my recap. This one was moving after hours. Let's see. MicroAlgo announced a deep clustering algorithm based on multi-level feature fusion. This one has potential. It did have a recent reverse split. What we can tell as you look at the daily chart, there's a nice huge gap here. So previously it was trading around 40 cents. Now we're trading at $6. So for those of you guys don't know, those new traders out there, reverse splits is when we are increasing the price of the stock in exchange. We are lowering the amount of shares available on the market. So it is an equal exchange, versus, say 10 million shares of a $1 stock. It's 10 to 1 reverse split. It's going to be a $10 stock with 1 million shares. So, the market cap stays the same, 10 times 1 or 1 times 10. It's the same thing. Just the change is the price and the amount of shares in the market, and that can influence. It influences the float, and then it also influences the potential for price action on the stock as well, especially if we just get recent news. So we have been having a lot of stocks this year already that follow that trend of reverse split, and then just a day later or even the same day, we are getting news on the stock, and the price and the stock goes crazy because of the new float. The new float is very, very small, and now all those shorts that we're holding are now trying to hold down a float that is much smaller. And when the float is much smaller, there's a higher likelihood of getting a short squeeze, because they only need, let's say MLGO, let's take a look here, just the float. The float is 4.5 million shares. So before it was, let's say, 25 million shares, 25 million share supply. Now it's a 4 million share supply, and it's much harder. It's much easier to spike demand on a 4 million supply versus a 20 million supply. So shorts are more likely to get caught on the wrong side of the trade. But if there's a 20 million float and you're holding short, longs have to churn $20 million to to move the price as a sizable amount, a sizable price difference. I don't know if any of that makes sense. My coffee needs to kick in a little bit. Still a little bit slow today. Good morning, good morning. What's up? So FinViz is showing 7.61 million shares, and Dilution Tracker is showing 4.5. Not much of a difference, but there is. Let's see what this is here. This is interesting. So there's convertible notes for February 2024 on MLGO. I'm just kind of reading here. So convertible notes is debt that can be converted into newly issued shares if there are convertible notes where its conversion price, which is $5, is below the current stock price, then there is a higher chance of potential dilution and a higher chance of negative pressure on the stock price once the notes are converted and sold as shares. Convertible notes must be registered, blah, 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 except certain exemptions. So it is already registered for $5. Total shares issued when converted, 2.2 million shares at a conversion price of $5. So they can convert that if they haven't already, which I don't have premium. I wish I did have premium. Might be worth it to invest in premium just to get that extra insight of how much remaining principal amount is left to be converted. So, it's likely, these crap companies, they're going to do a reverse split, lowers the float, they publish news because it's a smaller supply on the market. It's going to pump the price a little bit much higher than it would if it was a larger float. It also has to do a reverse split because it was trading at 40 cents. It probably got a NASDAQ compliance warning that it needs is to trade over $1 a share to comply with NASDAQ regulations. So it's another reason why they do a reverse split. But for the most part, the main reason is to do the reverse split, and then publish news to increase the stock price so they can dilute more, so they can pull more money out of its stock from investors and retail traders to invest in the company, or to put money into the company, and whatever, buy more supply or invest in new products or whatever, or make deals, pretty much just to do business. But these small cap companies, their main goal is just to take money out of the market, So that's why they do this. That's why they do the reverse split. That's why they pump up the price with news, and they want to, gather new investors and take out, put out offerings, shelf offerings, convertible notes to take money out of the stock and put it into the company. Reinvest into the company. But unfortunately, a lot of those small caps, that's why they go right back down, and that's why a lot of long traders get trapped. Investors are holding on to bags, and a lot of the times they don't come back. I doubt this is ever going back to $19. So anyone who is trapped in this, is now a forever bag holder on MLGO. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. They don't care that you're holding this stock at $15, $16, $17. They're happy to take your investment and hope you sell this thing at 70 cents so they can do it all again. So, that's why we don't hold on to these crap companies. That's why we just pump and dump. Pump and dump. Pump and dump. Treat it like a don't marry the stock. Don't get in a long-term relationship. Pump and dump them. Pump and dump them. Quick one-off things. Quick one day, in and out, and get out of there. But yeah, MLGO. I think this could be potential. At least, maybe we'll get a test of the highs. It's tough to say. It is about $1.50 off the highs. I'll draw out some levels here. It really depends how strong the market is too. I'm not sure what the momentum is like, because we haven't really seen something too crazy this morning, at least. CYTO maybe. You can take a look at CYTO. This one made a pretty decent move. So CYTO, okay, this one's not too bad. We've traded this one before. Looks like it's a small float. Let's see if we got news. Looks like we have news. Let's see what it says here. Altamira, which is the company, announces collaboration with Universals Group on nanoparticle delivered mRNA vaccine. So vaccine news. Interesting. It's been a while since I've seen a catalyst like that actually caused us move in the stock price. Back when COVID-19 was the big headlines, anything that had to do with vaccine, this thing was flying. Anything that had to do with vaccine was going 1,000%. And man, I wish I was the trader I was now, or I wish I was a trader now then, because I could probably be a millionaire by now. But it is what it is. It's better to get started later than sooner, I guess. But I was a beginner trader in 2021. I was trading one share. My stocks are going 1,000%. And I was watching Ross Cameron pull out $250,000 a day, while stocks are going 1,000%. But yeah, anything with a COVID vaccine back in 2020 was going 1,000%. It was absolutely insane. It was like every freaking breakout in 2020 was just mooning. It was like the craziest thing I've ever witnessed in my life. I don't think the market's going to be like that again, probably until after the next major catalyst that sends the market into a recession or a crash. And maybe when we curl up off the low of a crash, when we have low rates and influx of money coming into the market again. But that's probably going to be the next time that we're going to be seeing the market like that. But I told myself in 2020, all right, I'm gonna have to let this opportunity go, because I'm not prepared. I don't even know what I'm doing. Don't even know what a float is. Barely even know how to buy or sell a stock. So to me, I was like, all right, I gotta accept the fact that I'm not gonna make a crap ton of money in 2020 if I'm day trading, because I just started. But what I can do is be prepared for the next time it happens. And that was my goal. For the next time it happens, I will be prepared. I will absolutely slaughter the next time the market is like that. Because you were literally buying like a breakout and it was going like from $2 to, or just break out in one candle to like $5, $6 a share in one candle, one minute candle. It was absolutely insane, absolutely insane. But anyway, CYTO, we can take a look at the daily. Kind of like the daily that we're kind of over this pivot. As long as we can hold this pivot would be good. I'm going to put a support line in here. If we break back below, that would be a sign that, you know, we're pretty weak. Ideally, you want to hold over that and kind of keep squeezing over these levels. $79, $80. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, CYTO seems promising. Let's take a look how the level 2 is. So 1 cent spread. Volume's pretty decent. 2 cent spread. 4 cent spread there. I think a breakthrough 314 could be nice. So we're kind of forming a larger, let's say on the 5 minute, this would be an ABCD pattern. So I'm sure this is what traders are expecting. Is, you know, you got your A point, which is the surge, your B pullback, and then your C, the higher low, and then your D is the breakout. So maybe we dip down one more time. Maybe we dip down one more time under this support, this kind of small support level, you know, show that we hold and reclaim, and then we see the move. We could also get just an opening surge as well, like Chad was saying. You know, just open up and just like kind of what we saw on that stock NVFY on Friday, where it just opened up and just ripped right through the high, since we're so close to high of day. So we could also get that as well. So we just got to be prepared for either scenario and be ready to manage risk. If our thesis or our expectation doesn't follow suit, we have to be ready to cut the loss for a break even or for a small loss, and then looking for that next opportunity. I do want to let you guys know, if you guys use the link in the description for MMU, you guys can actually sign up for Merciless Market Silver for free if you want to use the code subscriber. You can actually sign up for Merciless Markets for free, and there are a couple lessons that they offer for free that are very valuable. You know, they also have a few live trading archives for free as well, if you guys wanted to check that out. So RT has a couple live archives. Mighty Stocks has a couple live archives. Trading with Tim, and then me, Triad Trading, has one. We each have one there, and then a couple for RT and Mighty Stocks. But you guys can, you know, access some live trading archives for free if you guys want to sign up for Merciless Market Silver. Then you also get a couple lessons as well for free as well. Looks like you get support and resistance basics. Looks like you have the bull flag, the wedge pattern, the red to green, the halt pattern for free. So this could be some good value for you guys. Bull flag, edge 1, edge 14, halt trades. halt trades, you know, even the halt setups are like very, very valuable. They could be very valuable if you guys trade that halt setups. You know, so that could be, you know, a good start for you guys if you wanted to check out Merciless Markets before you kind of got the full package, or if you just wanted to check it out. The link will be down in the description to check that out as well. So, and if you wanted to subscribe to the Triad archives, you just use the code Triad for the 40% off. But I'm going to be watching CYTO for the open, and then I'm going to keep the, what's that other stock? MLGO on the side chart. So those are going to be the two stocks I'm watching here for the open. Hopefully you guys get green. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button on the way out. Good luck today. Hopefully you guys get green. Hopefully it's a blessed day for everyone in the market. But manage your risk. Stay calm, cool, and collected. Manage your risk. And if there's a good opportunity, go for it. If there's a good opportunity, go for it. But always manage your downside risk. So, you know, that's it. And hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you guys on the recap. All right.